back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is MW5 Gaming, and we're playing Mech Warrior 5 modded. This is our Night Witch save, and it is beautiful outside. And I've been meaning to go for a motorcycle ride, but as soon as you leave the backyard, it's really windy out, and there's nothing that kills the enjoyment of the motorcycle more to me than buffeting from the wind to the side to your helmet to all that. And so I think instead I'm going to pilot a battle mech. So wasn't really planning on recording today, but we're going to do that. But I thought I would give you a little bit of a surprise, and I don't know for sure how well this is going to work. We're going to find out here. We're going to kick over here, and we are going to come to our filters here, and we're going to turn off all of this. Yeah, I don't think we need that either for the moment. And we're going to see if we can get this to work, just so you can see what a nice day I'm having. So now I think the problem is going to be, let's see if I can control this on the GoPro app. So if I go here, I know you can't see any of this. You just have to understand I'm in the background trying to fix this. I think the problem is ISO. No. That clearly didn't fix it, did it? 100 ISO? Can we go, no. Shutter speed. Can we go to a faster shutter speed? Auto? There we go, there we go. We put it all on auto. I suppose we'll be okay. And then, yeah. So that gives you an idea what it looks like outside. That's the view out my garage door when it's closed. I have a glass guitar. Well, there's some guitars too. I don't know if we can spin around far enough to see them. Glass garage door. That's what I'm trying to say. It happens to be right above us at the moment, or otherwise the TV wouldn't spin to get us to see what we want to see. But that is. Let's see if auto is going to continue to work for us now once we shut everything down. So let's go ahead and go back to our scene. Let's go ahead and go back to our cam link and turn our filters all back on. Do I need that one now? Yeah, we'll leave it on there. And then we just have to adjust this a little bit. There we go. So that is a beautiful 68-degree day here in sunny for the moment, Central California. Well, the Central Coast, not in the center. It's a whole nother deal there. Not the Central Valley, the Salinas Valley in this case. We've got a big invisible glass of tea that you can't see because it's a lovely green color. And we'll hop into the game here and play a little bit of Mech Warrior. Now, my original goal for this save was 50 episodes. A little bit shorter than our last one. Turn the volume down here a little bit. However, I think we've kind of, with any modded save, it's a little bit of a mod spotlight on the mod you have without actively saying so. And I think we've run into kind of some of the weak spots of the career mod, in that the overall balance of the galaxy is not spectacular. I do like being able to choose my mechs. I'm recording this on June 10th, I think. Sorry, July. Let me come back over here and check the date. July 11th. I went through today and answered all the comments, and there were some people asking about some stuff and some suggestions and stuff on some various different types of talking about maybe there were differences in the campaigns. If we were to do a new campaign here, let's take a look here real fast. We'll do a little bit of exploration. This is kind of a not really meant to be a mod spotlight. I wonder if we went to the wrong place there. I think, did I say new game instead of new career? We'll find out here in a second. I'm pretty sure we shouldn't have seen that yet. So I might have screwed up. We'll give it just a couple minutes here to boot up, and then we'll find out. But anyway, saying that choosing honorable versus dishonorable affected your cash. Now, I didn't see that when I looked. And I did specifically look to see if the different background affected something. But now it has me second guessing myself. So I thought we'd take a look at that really fast. I think the biggest weakness really is your starting positions and kind of the layout, the balance of the galaxy. If you're starting with one small mech, I know it says Reputation 4, but you're not starting in Reputation 4. And you might have to do a lot of travel to find a system that has easy enough mission. Yeah, that's not what we want. To find a system that has an easy enough mission for you to do with that, right? You know, something at difficulty 3, 4, 5, something along those lines. Instead, you could get 25, 32, something in there, right? And they don't really give you enough money to travel. Now, it's not really the money that you need to buy a second mech, although that helps. Although most of them don't. If they do that, then you have zero money to travel, and if the first mission you get's not good enough, you're just kind of hosed. Let's try this again. Did I hit new campaign? I think we want new career. So we'll pick Magistry of Canopus, which is what I should have run for my all-female due to the lore of the Magistry. All right, so if we take Honorably Discharged, we'll just pick 3015, and we'll say a Locust. We get 5363. So we're going to back up, and we're going to choose Dishonorable, and we'll pick here, and we'll pick our Locust. We do get a significant more, but I bet you we're taking a faction hit. That's probably the difference. We're probably getting a good faction with Magistry. We're still starting at Affarson. Okay, I did not notice that when I checked it. And I specifically looked, which means I screwed up, or it means that he hasn't done all of them, which is entirely possible as well. So let's go, we'll just go 3034 with the Locust because it's here, 5363. Which is what we saw last time, right? With the same Locust. All right, so maybe it's based on mech and not class. Oops, hold on, we need to go back a little bit farther. Dishonorable. I don't remember if that's what we checked or not. 7, okay. So with this mech, we're seeing the same thing. So that Locust got us 7 million. Let's look at Mercenary, and let's pick an Assault. Let's see how this goes. So we say you quit, 3034, Stalker, 2,290,000. Now let's go, your unit was destroyed, 3034, Stalker, 429, okay. So we got a little bit better when they were gone. And you betrayed the company. So I'm not sure what this would do for our faction. I'm not sure who we get better faction with. 629? Is that what we saw a second ago? I forgot. I have to check one more time. Sorry, guys. 429. So we're getting the same there, regardless of whether the unit was destroyed or we betrayed. So it's possible that some of these are the same, but not all of them are different. So say Free Rasselhog. So Deserted. What does Deserted get us? We'll go 3041 Kintaro. 8 million. We get 8 million if we desert. If we're dishonorably discharged, we get 6 million. And if we go 3034, or oh, I didn't go back far enough. Honorably discharged, 4 million. Okay, so I'm seeing it. So we could get more, but again, this is gonna be a faction hit, I'm assuming. We're honorably discharged, we should have good Rasselhag faction. We dishonorably discharged slightly less, and then less again if we desert. But so Stanzak is where we're starting, right? So that's honorably charged, discharged. Whoops, let's go back. Deserted. That one starts as in Mem again. Okay, it is a slightly different starting location. But anyway, so there is a little bit more to that. But I'm glad I did that experiment because I commented and said I did actually specifically look and didn't notice it. And again, I don't know if it's not, without going through every single one, I don't know if I just saw it or if they weren't all in there. I don't think I've updated versions since then, so that shouldn't be an issue. So I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure how I missed it. But I think kind of your starting location and the overall layout of the galaxy as far as type of setups, I think that's kind of the weak point of this mod. I do like it. I enjoy the options of the starting, but it does make the starting really, really difficult. And so, you know, it is what it is. So let's hop into our normal Night Witches save, and I'll go ahead and do that. And while that's happening, I'm going to try to look. I think I've done 22 episodes. Whoops. 23. So we've got this episode and one more to do. So let's take a look. I think last time we had the bug, right, where our catapult had problems, right? So that is more or less fixed. That's missing an SRM6. We know about them, interestingly enough. Oh, there we go. We lose it depending on the angle. That's interesting. Okay. Anyway, so we already know that that's an issue. So we're missing an SRM6, but I still think if we check the star map, didn't we have some more stuff that we wanted to do here? Yeah, we do have the demolition contract from Interstellar. There's also a raid here and another demolition of which we both have faction with. But I think we go ahead and start this one. And we'll just go ahead and we'll... it was also suggested I just take more C-bill or more repair damage in the comments. I think the easiest way to get going on this one, though, really is salvage, because I think you're really dependent on salvaging mechs. Now, if you can't get enough to salvage mechs, then maybe you're better off just taking the money and running. But otherwise, I really think that... Look, we're losing both of them today. We're losing all the missile launchers today. That's weird. That's really weird. All right, all the LRMs today are invisible. That'll make it harder to shoot them off, right? There's been no mod changes since last time we did this. In fact, I haven't even rebooted the computer, although that might be the problem. All right, and of course, now that we're recording, somebody's lawnmower's kicked in, so I apologize if you're hearing some of that. And of course, I have the garage door open to get a little bit of this fresh air that, you know, is the whole reason we did all this. There goes somebody else. I wonder who's getting shot. I always wonder that. Probably, well, I don't know. Some of my dudes have jump jets. Will they jump jet? No, it looks like everybody's just running in. Looks like everybody's just running in. We got a helicopter there. I think we just let everybody else deal with it. I'm pretty sure I just hit button 1 and nothing. Oh, that's because it's not on button 1. That would be why. I'm going to go back into mode here. And we're going to start destroying the city. If we happen to run across some people to shoot with 8 billion SRMs, then we shall do so. But mostly... Really? I tell you, these turrets are really nasty in this Reloaded. They've got way too many hit points. What are we at? 82%. This one's going to take a little bit of stomping, so I'm going to have to really kind of focus on this a little bit more than I normally do, which means I may as well hop out here. Let's take care of that. And we'll work our way back towards him. Mostly we're just going to keep smashing, like she said. Not really too worried about it. If we happen to kill somebody while we're doing this, great. Like that. We may be down an SRM, but we still have 3 of them. That's a lot. And legitimately, the 4 medium lasers can do some damage too. Now, I was going to say, now I just kind of like to let them do what they're doing so maybe nobody else drops in, but I think it probably is keyed more about kind of what type of condition the base is in than anything else. Oops. Having trouble walking. I'm going to slow my speed down here a little bit. Wow, that is doing some dancing there. Oh, can we actually walk through this? Okay. Can we land on it? We'll come out here and hit this guy with a couple. There we go. Can't see crap. That's okay. What are we down to? This is a lot of just building destruction. How are our units doing? Pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Who's shooting me over here? All right, let's take a look at you first. Then we'll head back in. Gotta watch our heat. Do I get enough for a big shot on him? There we go. Who's shooting me now? I'm getting shot a lot. Oh. Oh, where are my friends? Shouldn't they be helping with this sort of thing? You know what I'm saying? How close are we? 1%. All right. How'd I go? Heat's a little bit critical, but we didn't take too much damage. Good took a little bit in the crab. Sailor took a little bit in the hunchback. And the catapults are in good shape. So, yeah. That's that. Not a lot of good commentary in that, I apologize. Wasn't much to do except walk around in the middle of a building. All right. We can get a locust out of that if we want. From a money standpoint, that's by far our best option. We'll go ahead and grab it. I still did 669 damage. Kitchen didn't do much. We probably should have left her sitting back out of the village once again. Whoops. So we spin around. Take a look at our mechs. Yeah, I think we just do a repair all, and then we come in and we manually repair that one. Manually repair that one. This locust is missing an engine. Let's go ahead and sell him really fast. As long as we're thinking about it. Oh, we've still got the AC-21. I'd forgotten about him. Okay, so we're doing okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at home and find out where we need to go. We're off to Bethel. All right, you know, somebody who lived in Pennsylvania. I'm all for heading over to Bethel. Crab has 6 more days. Let's go ahead and knock that off real quick. And what is this one? Raid, all right. Destructive agents. Got some easy missions to do here, too, if we wanted to. But we'll jump right into this one. I'll continue to take that. Maybe we'll back off and do that. 2. All right, 6 days, new search of shipyards. Is this what I want to go with? Would I rather take something else? It's a lot of firepower to take in if we're just doing raid, but it is some speed. Hunchback top speed is 64. You got the 68. You're 81. I'm also 64. Can we go faster? I don't think we really... Well, we've got the... Kintaro can do 81. And you can do 64. So we're... Something's going to go 64 no matter what. We don't really have a lot of options with that. You know what I am going to do, though? I'm going to go kind of all Esser. Let's go ahead and give her the Kintaro. Let's go with that. We're going in a little bit under. We could get rid of the Crab for this one. The Crab runs 81 as well, though. 81, 81, 64. But I can go fast with jump jets. So we can, and to be fair, so could Kitchen. So I can use the jump jet some and for the run in. All right, here we go. Bugged again. All right, well, we're bugged again. We've got 3 things to blow up. I think if that's the case, there's no need for me really to look for a ramp, because I have jump jets. So I think I'm going to run in from right here. We'll hop down here and we'll go around and we'll see what we can do. It's okay, we don't need any more. Got another one coming in there, and then we've got this dude right here. Wow, I tell you, these turrets are just nuts. That's okay. We're just gonna walk in here, destroy this really quick. Hop out here. They got more dudes coming in, but that's okay. Where's that helicopter? It's really the only thing that bothers me. Where am I headed? Wow, there's a lot of dudes here. What am I going for? All right, we're still going. Oh, I shut down in the worst place. I couldn't make up my mind which I wanted to do, and so I did both. And that was a mistake. And Orion? Really? Well, there goes at least... Well, there goes one more SRM. We're close to losing a leg. We're close to losing 2 legs. Can we get out? Can we get out? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh my God, that was close. Woo! Holy crap. Oh, geez. Well, we made it in and out. Barely. No salvage. Well. There we go. Got a little gnat flying around in here. Oh, we leveled up a couple things. 233 damage. We took 356. We still had 12 kills, but 8 of those were air units because they are the fastest, most obnoxious things. We'd like to thank you for the purchase of your venerable battle mech. Hey, we got a Vindicator. Nice. So we did get a mech out of it, and we did raise our factions considerably, our reputation considerably with that, as we should, because, you know, we had issues. So where does that... Let's go star map real fast. Let's hop up here to Gallatin. See what that looks like. Ah, another crab for sale. Seems to be pretty much the same one we have. Ferrofibrous, which I believe is what the standard original early crab was, and then as time went by and they couldn't make it anymore, it got downgraded. So this is kind of an early model or a late model, depending on how you want to look at it. Nice. Another grasshopper. This one has the engine in it. Missing some jump jets and a leg. And then our battle mechs happen to be, well, let's see how bad it is. We know we're missing a heat sink. Okay, that's doable. I can fix a heat sink, although we're down to 4. We're missing 2 SRM6s. Do they happen to have 2 SRM6s? They do not. They do have more streaks, though. We could build a streak boat out of something if we wanted to. But I think what we're going to do is, I'm just going to hit repair all for now, hit start work. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to end this series right here, a little bit earlier than 25. We'll only do 24. But we have clearly found a bug that has now hit us 2 out of 3 missions where none of our other mechs go anywhere. Now, I don't know for sure what's causing it. I don't know if that's the problem with the career mode or if it's a problem with Reloaded or where the bug is. But, you know, I played a lot of vanilla and never had that bug. So it's coming up from one of our mods. My guess is it's probably the tabletop AI mod because that's the only one that should be affecting actual, well, the AI, the movement of the mechs themselves. Everything else just changes kind of the equipment that the mechs have. And so maybe we found an issue with tabletop as well. Hard to say. I wasn't really seeing hugely better AI behavior, but then again, I didn't do any real AI experimentation, and maybe we will. Maybe that's a good thing to go for. So I think going forward, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I am going to get rid of the career mode, mod, whatever you want to call it, mod, because that doesn't give me, as long as it's loaded, I don't have access to the mod menu. And then maybe we'll do a couple AI experiments where we look at the actual AI mod itself, the tabletop, and we see kind of if we can get different behavior based on the mechs, right? We can go through the table, we can say, okay, well, we'd like to see this behavior. Can we get that out of it? What if we do a whole lance of, I think it's strikers where they're supposed to run and do damage and run out? Can we get that to happen? I think that would be a fun series of AI experiments. And you may even see those earlier. In fact, I guarantee you're going to see those earlier than you see this episode. But that's where those came from. Because I'll probably do some and then maybe throw some up on the weekends or toss an extra one in the week. It just kind of depends on how busy I am and how much fun I want to have. All right. So thanks for watching this series. This was our Night Witch save. We didn't end up with as much roleplay flavor as I'd kind of like out of it, to be honest. There's just not much in the game. I mean, if we're honest, right? I mean, you can pick some colors, but there's not much more to it. Maybe we could do one where we're only pirates and we only work for the pirates. That's going to be very difficult to find missions for, but that could be interesting. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Cheers.